message start log yet. I'm so impatient. Alright, we got a message start log. It's empty. That's I don't know if that's good or bad anymore, so let's just do a quick nmap scan, see if we can't see SSH up as a service. So it's 1.64. We'll do a quick. Alright, so now I'm going to do a quick scan, see if I can't see SSH up. It is not up. I feel like that's a lost cause. I'm struggling going back and forth between all that. My only success has been running that PHP stuff. Let's see, ls user bin. This really isn't working the way I want it to work at all. But you know what? I know something that does work, and that's a PHP shell. So if I can roll my own PHP shell, like a smart person. Alright, so I found a neat reverse shell I should be able to use, and I can just start a netcat listener, and that will work fantastic, because we know I can get that to run. So that's the name of the game now, so I'm going to kind of do the whole internet connection switch dealio that was in my previous videos, and try to get the shell script downloaded and go from there, so bear with me. Alright, so I found this pretty cool PHP reverse shell from, I think, Pentest Monkey Labs or something like that. Anyway, this is it. I should just be able to start a netcat listener and go from there. So I need to change these things. This will be my IP. And we'll call this 6789. Okay. So we're going to leave those listeners open. We're going to leave that open. Cool. Even with all the internet connection switching, we're still on our session. That is super dope. Okay, so we've got this PHP reverse shell. Now we need to follow the instructions here. I believe it's as simple as starting a netcat listener. Read here. That's not helpful. Also not helpful. I do believe it is that simple, though. I'll do one more check on my Google here. On my Google machine. Yeah. It's as simple as I thought it was. So we shall start us a new window here. This will be our listener, so we'll do ncat or netcat dash VNLP. And we said 6789. Alright, we're listening. That's our listener. We're a good listener. Alright, and we already edited our script here. Do the 6789. We're going to rename this to save it just in case we screw it up. Rename again. Alright, and we'll upload this. Alright, so now we should be able to move hopefully this will be our saving grace here. Okay. Let's test it. It's always good to test it. So we know we have access to PHP. Alright, PHP please.php. Ooh, that doesn't look good. C-E. That's not good at all. Called an undefined function. So that might not work the way I wanted it to. Okay. I have an idea though. That may not work the way I want it to. My idea was maybe to upload a netcat binary and just do it that way. Feel like that'll work. Yeah, I'm not real sure how I want to go about doing this. It's extremely frustrating here. Maybe we'll have better luck with Python. Maybe there's like a Python reverse shell thing that we can do that's pre-made. Or I can make one. Maybe I just need to go simpler. Maybe I need to make my own PHP reverse shell. Here, I found a reverse shell cheat sheet. Maybe this will work. Yeah, like, here, I'm making this way too complicated. That same website that helped me do this has a similar thing going in PHP. So let's try this. Do like a one-liner. Do sock. I'm typing this out from my phone, so this is probably gonna not work. I have some syntax errors. I hope not though. So we're gonna want to connect back to 1, 2. This is a reverse shell guide, right? Yeah, okay. I was about to say. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. The IP wouldn't have mattered if it wasn't. 2.6.7.8.9. That's our current listener. Exec spin /sh -I 3 2 ampersand 3. All right. That didn't work. Okay. That still didn't work how I wanted it to. Seems that TCP connection. Well, you try to use file descriptor 3. If it doesn't work, try 4, 5, 6. So on. Alright, so let's see. 4. Bad file descriptor. Yeah, that's not working. But there is a way. Ooh, it's in a bass reverse shell. Maybe that's the way to go. Oof. 168.1.2 slash zero on all right, that worked pretty friggin' well. I like that. I like that. It's a neat little one-liner that's going to hopefully help me solve some problems here. Like, that's fine. I don't know the current password. That's very interesting. Oops, I killed my reverse connection. Okay, awesome. We're going to try to use this to our advantage by running this as admin. So home admin echo into this and hope that it works. It looks right to me. That happened quick. Alright, so let's run this so that doesn't get run again. Alright, we've got an admin shell. Hell yeah. Okay. I can work with this. Maybe I have access. Sudo have TTY references. Of course I do. Now maybe I can get a TTY from Netcat. So TTY from Netcat. Yeah, so I should have access to Python here. I think I just... Oops. Dang it. Alright, let's see. I have this ready to remove. Try that again. This is cool. Okay, I'm so glad I got that to work. I knew I'd get it to work eventually. It's just a matter of getting something that the admin user could actually run, similar to how I had the PHP shell. Okay, Bash has no control job in this shell. That's fine. We're aware we're going to get a control job in this shell. So we're going to say Python sh. Alright, so we do have Python's python-c import. Whoa. So we're going to try to break out here using Python, and hopefully it'll work. This is specific to using a Netcat reverse shell, so hopefully I am not mistaken. In bash come on. There's no errors there, and this looks different. Oh yeah, alright. Cool. So we have an actual admin shell now. That is sweet. Let's try to log in as FristiGod. So SU FristiGod. Let's escalate one more level. FristiGod's password is near and dear to my heart here in this text editor. And yes, alright. Doing great work. Let's get our TTY here. Get back in the game. Because we are just escalating here. Alright, we're cooking with gas now. Let's go look in FristiGod folder. we are FristiGod. We can go look at FristiGod's home folder now. There's nothing in here. Interesting. It's very interesting. Permission denied. I'm not sure who has more permissions, FristiGod or the admin. I guess we can kind of look at the password file here. It's the password file, guys. It's not the shadow file. Yeah. Alright, 502 FristiGod. Perhaps though only root can specify a username. sudo. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let there be Fristy. I'm assuming he is in the sudoers file. God, I hope he is. If not, we'll try it with admin now that we can actually switch between our users here. Sudo start. Okay. What is something Fristy God will have access to? Maybe we can find some clues. So we go into etc. What was the error that we got? Maybe we can see who's in sudoers now, because I don't know actually who's in sudoers. So, cat sudoers. Alright, so we're admin again. Do sudo. Alright, so it looks like admin has a little bit more power here. I'm assuming it's the password for admin. Admin is not in the sudoers file. But that is admin's password. Admin is not in the sudoers file. Okay, but let there be Fristy. Yeah, okay. Su-l Fristy God. Let there be Fristy. Alright. Maybe. Alright. Let's see. we're FristiGod. Oops, C home TV FristiGod. Cat underscore profile. No. Yeah, forget. I'm in kind of like a limited scope here. So I am FristiGod. I'm in my home folder. Sudo cat, let's see, sudo maybe? Alright, so I'm not allowed to execute as user localhost .local domain. Let's look that up. Can't execute as root on local. So I'm getting a completely different error. Oh, here we go. Tips to check some becoming root. The CentOS wiki. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work how I think it will. Let's see, sudo -s. I'll copy this password. It's not allowed to execute in bash. That's funky. You know what I can do now? I can try to do dirty cow, which would be pretty cool. I could kind of cheat. It's not cheating though if it works, right? Alright, so let's go do that. Alright, so the dirty cow exploit we used last time, it seemed to actually work. It looked like it created the correct user and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to give it a shot, but if it doesn't work, that's okay. But I feel like it'll work this time because if I'm able to execute it successfully, it creates a Firefart user, I now have the proper shell to actually be able to switch to that user, which is awesome. So we're going to give that a go again. Obviously, I don't remember how to create it off the top of my head, but I know I need to search exploit for it. Search exploit dirty cow. Dirty cow? There we go. I believe this is it. So go to copy user share exploit DB platforms Linux local 4616.c to desktop. Alright. Where's our cow? There's our cow. It's a good cow. So this should, I think this one drops you straight into a root shell. Let's try password method. Yeah, we'll try, I think this one was the one that we used first. Nope, that was C++ one. What do we use? Read access condition method. Ptrace for the SC password method. Okay, yeah, this one. That's what we tried to use. Let's get rid of this cow and open up this cow. Yeah, that should work. Dirty my new password. Alright, so we're gonna need this. That's important, so we'll keep that there. Copy, paste, name, cow. Whoa, cow dot png. This is a really nasty file upload vulnerability. Oops. So simple. So simple. Okay. Let's since we're already here, we can just go ahead and say move cow.png. Move please PHP to C. I know this is not necessary, but I'm just being kind of anal about it. Alright, so let's see, move dirty.c to home admin dirty.c. Version not permitted. Why not? System dirty. Very strange. That's fine, we don't need to move it anyway. What we need to do is compile it. Alright, root. See if it works. It did take a minute last time, so just be kind of patient with it. There's a race condition. Uh-oh, got some movement. Come on. Alright, let's see. Check etsy password. Alright, looks like it was created, so let's do this. su.l firefart. Oh my god. Holy shit. Who am I? Firefart. Firefart should have root privileges. I should be able to go into root. Okay, this is working great so far. Yes. Alright, we have solved FristiLeaks. Took a little exploit there, but we got it. See, congratulations on beating FristiLeaks. I wonder if you beat it in the maximum 4 hours. How it's supposed to take. Yeah, you know you love Fristy. I don't know if I beat it in under 4 hours or not. I think technically, so each of my videos runs about 30 minutes. How many videos do I have out now? I know I'm kind of, well, I guess we can cut it off at the 7-minute mark when I stopped here. So it took me an hour and 7-ish minutes today. And then I have how many videos? I've got 7 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Alright, so 6. We've got, gotta do my math here, so 2 is about an hour, it's a little bit more. 4 is 2 hours. 3 hours, 4 hours. So it took me a little over 4 hours, not much, maybe like 10 minutes over, so 4 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, it was about right. It's good. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. Finally solved FristiLeaks. The next video will be a whole new machine. It's been a journey here. Just to recap, kind of what I did and how I solved the machine. You've walked through all the videos, and if you've gotten this far, I assume, or you just hopped on this randomly. But it's been a couple videos now. So we started off. We got into the box by first exploring the web app, and so what I did when I started was I used some basic kind of reconnaissance techniques, stuff that's common by default on a lot of websites like sitemaps and robots.txt. The first thing I checked for is I went to the site and I saw there wasn't really anywhere to go. There were no links other than like a Twitter hashtag thing. So I checked the robots.txt, and that often is used to do things like prevent web spiders from crawling and reading through directories. So it'll I think that's the right terminology for that. But the point is it'll prevent them from indexing certain directories should you mark them as disallowed in your OSCP. It does a couple other neat things too, but that's one of the most common uses. And so in there, if there's some directories that are being disallowed, that means I should be able to visit those directories. And so we went in there and we saw that there was a cola, a beer, and a sissy. I don't really know if that's like a drink. If it is, I've never heard of it. But they were kind of drink themed, so I kind of inferred from cola and beer that we were going with like a drink thing here. And so you visit those pages and it was a meme letting me know it's not the page I was looking for. And you go back to the index and you see that it's another meme, and it's the keep calm and carry on style meme or whatever, and it says keep calm and drink Fristy. So Fristy must be another drink. So I took a guess, like stab in the dark, that there would be a /Fristy directory. That stab in the dark was correct. And it happened to be the admin portal. And so from there I did an inspect element on the page. And of course, when I initially visited the FristiLeaks page, I also did inspect element. I didn't find anything. But I did inspect element on the page, and I saw a note from a user named Easy Peasy. And he left some information about how he base64 encoded the image and loaded it in that way because he heard that's how the cool kids did it or something like that. And so we have this base64 encoded image, and you scroll down a little bit, there's this giant comment that's base64 encoded. And if you base64 decode it, you get some gibberish, but at the top you can see there's like a PNG file header. And so I took it that was another image that he had base64 encoded. And so I base64 decoded it and wrote it to a PNG file and got an image, and it was just kek was that. And so I was like, okay, maybe this is the password. So I tried the username Easy Peasy with the password kek, you know, kind of deal. And that logged me in. Once I was in, there was the ability for me to upload images. So I tested out the image uploading thing, and then I tried to upload a PHP script because I knew, if you can upload PHP to a web server and you can access it, then it'll execute. Same with HTML, same with JavaScript. But the cool thing about PHP is I can spawn a reverse shell, and I knew that, so I tried it. And I was able to successfully execute arbitrary PHP by spoofing the file ending. So a lot of times with file upload vulnerabilities, you'll either need to spoof your file header, the ending of the file, or you'll need to do some other funky magic. But those are the two ones I see the most for challenges that are supposed to be kind of easier to solve. I saw one there where it blocked literally everything, but if you like capitalized PHP, it would work. So this stuff like that, you gotta kind of play with it a little bit to get it to work. But this one worked really easy. I just appended PHP to the end, PNG to the end of the file, or you could have done JPEG or anything like that. Then I uploaded it, and I was able to execute my arbitrary PHP code. From there, I started off by generating PHP reverse shell using MSF Venom and doing that, and I was able to get in. Later in this most recent video, I learned that you don't need to use the interpreter shell. You can't use that except for on one machine during OSCP. So in this video, I did it from start to finish without any Metasploit modules at all. I just used MSF Venom to try to create a payload, and that ended up not working at all. So I actually didn't use MSF Venom or MSF console at all. Didn't use the multi-handler. I used a Weebly shell. So what I did from there, we're going to kind of recap and skip everything. Although I did originally exploit admin using the interpreter shell. So the kind of the walkthrough from there is you get on with your PHP shell, and from there you need to escalate your privileges. Well, if you look around, there's some notes files, and inside the notes files are some hints. And inside one of them, it let me know that there's a cron job that runs as admin every minute if I put the thing in the run this. So then I just tried some simple things that would let me spoof commands, like I do an echo because that's a valid command, but I pipe that into another command, and I don't echo anything. I just echo pipe, and then I can write whatever I want, any arbitrary command, and I'll execute as the admin user. So from there, I was able to list out the stuff in the admin directory and cat it out, and even move it to files where I could access it. So I found a weird crypto file and some encrypted passwords, and so I reversed the crypto function. It was pretty simple. It was base64 encoding it with ROT13 and then flipping the string. It was reversing it. So I just undid every action, and that gave me the passwords. And from there, I was able to spawn another reverse shell using bash. Y'all saw me struggle through that. I did a bash reverse shell into a netcat listener, and then I was in another jailed shell. But I was in a jailed shell as the admin user, which was important. I broke out of the jailed shell using Python and had full access, and then I was able to switch users to FristiGod, and that worked. But from the FristiGod user, I was like, I can't really see anything. In the FristiGod folder, there's not a whole lot here. No hidden files either. I couldn't really see a whole lot of what was going on. But I remembered back to one of the videos where I tried to do the Dirty Cow. Dirty Cow is a privilege escalation exploit in older versions of the Linux kernel. In fact, it's not even that old, I believe. Not real sure what version we're on now, but it's 2.6 to 3 point something I think it works on. I don't really know, but 2.6 for sure. And during my reconnaissance phase, I had found that this was definitely potentially vulnerable to that. Not definitely, but it was potentially vulnerable to that. And I tried it previously and it worked, but I couldn't. I was in the jailed shell and I didn't know how to break out, so I couldn't escalate further. So I figured I would give it one last hurrah since I wasn't getting anywhere as the FristiGod user, and it worked. And that's how we're here. So I just talked about everything I just did. It was kind of pointless, but just if you wanted a step-by-step recap start to finish of how I solved this challenge, and a short kind of recap on how my thought process went. So yeah, next time we'll start with a new machine. Thanks for watching.
Who gon' shut it down? We gon' shut it down. Lead the whole system sitting bleeding from the mouth.